Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you so much for being here and being on time today. As usual, today it is a Friday evening, the 7th of October 2022. Today is a cooling day. It has been raining the whole day. I can't go for a run, okay? And yeah, today the weather is pretty cooling, so I hope you are enjoying your Friday evening. And once again, thank you for accompanying me in this Facebook Live and also on the YouTube streaming as well. So if you can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments or in the chat box. I'm very friendly, I won't bite. So just say a hi to me in the comments so that I know that everything is good, everything is well. Let me take a look at the comments right now. Hello, Poking. Hello, Wei Lun. Hello, Dave, Adeline, HJ, Saravanan, Jolene, okay, Helen, Gilbert, Christopher, Benson, Razel, Edmund, Chingon, Think or Dream, all right? Are you using Think or Swim? Thank you so much, all right? Juki, Peiwen, okay. So I believe, our Market Insights Virtual Summit is coming up real soon. I think there will be more people who will be joining me. I believe so. If this is the first time, you are watching my Facebook Live or YouTube stream, okay, just type the number one in the comment, all right. If the first time you're watching MarketWise Asia Facebook Live or YouTube stream, please just type one in the comments. Okay. So let me take a look at the comments once again. Hello, Dominic. Hello, Anne. Hello, Mary. Hello, LW. Hello, Sun. Hello, Kenny. Okay. So there are one. Okay, Marcus. Suresh. Okay. Some of you guys are the first time watching me. So at any point in time, if you don't understand what I'm trying to say or some of the strategies or concepts, it doesn't matter. Okay, my Facebook Live and YouTube stream will be every Friday evening. Okay, some of the concepts like pivot points, central pivot range, cloud, if you don't understand, doesn't matter. Just continue to watch and you'll have a better, clearer idea. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for Kenny, David. All right. Man. Okay. So let's kickstart this session. Okay, so once again, if you are watching this, please give me a like, give me a share, okay, give me a comment as well. I really appreciate that. And this Market Insights Virtual Summit is coming up real soon, okay? Less than a month away on the 29th and 30th of October. And we have added some more speakers as well. So, of course, the keynote speaker will be Tom Basso, the market wizards, and also the one of the hedge fund manager. Okay, so let me take a look at the link. I'll share the link in the comments. So I'll post the link in the comments to register for this summit. Okay, oh, is this over? Oops, where is it? Yeah, over here. All right, so Joe Augustine, I believe many of you should know him, okay, but I think not many of you know him as a forex trader. So he has been trading forex underground also. Okay, so we're happy to invite him to speak at our summit also. I think there's good things to share with you, good strategy to share with you also. Okay, so many of you know him as the DJ and also the MC, right? And this time around, we also have James Yo from Small Cap Asia. All right, and then we have the fireside chat, okay, that has Colleen Qi Yu from Tokenized Exchange, the CEO of Tokenized Exchange, and also Chris Long. These three crypto sage, okay, crypto senpai, okay, they'll teach you, share with you some of the ideas on the cryptos as well, okay. All right, so once again, I'll post the link in the comments if you just join me. And let me just go through a few announcements, okay? So yeah, once you join us, all right, you get to participate in a lucky draw, okay? The 3-day, 2-night Batam getaway. Royston a chance to win that, and also the e-course by Royston Tan, the Alpha Stock Blueprint that's worth 497, and then also have the 3 Grab vouchers worth $50. Okay, and we also have this ultimate ETF trading cheat sheet that I specially prepared for you, plus the bonus training video. If you have already subscribed, registered for our event, you should have received it. Okay, if not, okay, do check your promotional tab. If you are using Gmail, especially if you're using Gmail, it can land in your promo tab. So do check them out, or inside your spam folder as well. And once inside this, okay, this is the cheat sheet that you'll be getting. So I listed down 250, about 250, the most common, the biggest ETF that you should be watching them in your watch list. Okay, I sorted them according to sectors, industry, themes, all right, and the indices, countries, commodities, currencies, style, and such. A lot of them, all right, and especially for example like the sector, industry, and themes, right? So whatever things they can think of, most of the common ones, you should be able to see them in this list, like aerospace, agriculture, airline, artificial intelligence, blah, 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 banking, blockchain, cancer, capital markets, all the way to hydrogen, metals mining, natural resources, and such. Okay. And I also have this bonus training videos to show you how to use this cheat sheet to your best advantage. So you need to register for this event, Market Insights Virtual Summit, that's 100% free, probably sponsored by IG, and you get access to all this lucky draw and also the bonus materials. So once again, I post the link in the comments. You should be able to see it in the link and also on the scrolling bar as well. And some of the things that I mentioned, right, are also not on our Facebook page, right? For example, our Telegram channel. Okay, you should also subscribe to our Telegram channel and also on our YouTube channel. Okay, let me post a link in the comments also. So as usual, before I really kickstart this session, disclaimer first, whatever I share today is just for education and information purpose. It is not a recommendation, right, to tell you what to buy or what to sell. My opinion doesn't mean that I'm right. So please do your own due diligence. Okay, so with that, I think I can kickstart the session proper right now. So let's take a look at the market right now. The market today, outside, right? Today is having a diarrhea. Okay, it's having a diarrhea. What's the market doing now? So the Nasdaq is down about 3%. Okay. So before I kickstart this thing, right? So as I mentioned, right, the Telegram channel. So I sometimes mention, my ideas, my opinion at the instant. So it's not convenient to really just post on the Facebook. So the latest update, you should always go to Telegram channel. So for example, as I'm mentioning, 2 days ago, so I mentioned that the S&P 500 futures, okay, 3790 is the immediate resistance at the central pivot range. Okay, so actually I mentioned on this day, October the 4th, 4th October. 4th October is actually on a Tuesday, yeah, 4th October. So I already mentioned, right? Note that the S&P 500 futures, the immediate resistance is at 3790. Okay, 3790. So take a look at the 3790. This is this. Okay, you can see over here, no? Okay, 3790. This is the pivot point over here, 3790, the central pivot range. The one sit there, okay, pump, okay, and then came back down. So pretty spot on, or not? Pretty spot on, huh? So yeah, I'll share with you some of my opinion later on. Okay, so before that, let me go through some of the things I want to go through first. Okay, and yeah, before do you know the reason why we actually fell so hard today or not? Any of you know the reason or not? Okay, let me know in the comments. Actually, the answer is already on my screen already. If you know, just entertain me and such. Let me know why the market fall so hard today. Okay, the answer is on the screen. Because of the US job growth solid in September. Okay, yeah, the job report is damn solid. Added more job, okay, on the non-farm payroll. Unemployment rate falls to 3.5% from 3.7%. So we'll be thinking, hey, how come good growth, low unemployment rate? Why does the market fall so hard? It is precisely, it is so good, okay? The labor market is so tight, okay? The unemployment is so low. Everybody has enough money to spend, most likely the demand is still there. Very likely that the Fed will not pivot, okay? You continue to hike the interest rate. as per projected. Okay, so this is the news. Okay, in case you want to know, this is the news over here. I'll post the link in the comments. Yeah, so you guys can see, I can see the answer, right? Job good, Fed can squeeze more, unemployment, tight labor market, fantastic. You guys know the answer. Okay, unemployment rate low. So it really say that already. Okay, so let me show you. Wow, Reuters. Okay, yeah, all right. So hired more workers than expected, dropped to 3.5. It is one of the lowest in the history also, pointing to a tight labor market, which keep the Fed on its aggressive monetary policy tightening campaign for a while. Okay, the Fed want to bring down the inflation, although which I believe the inflation has already peaked, but to go down to 2 to 3%, their long-term projection, right, still need some time. And judging from the unemployment rate and the tight labor market, I think it is still so good. People have money to spend. It is not going to be so fast. So okay, the 75 basis point, I think is back to normal. Most likely you hike 75 basis point. So as I mentioned previously about this CME probability chart over here, right? Where is it? Okay, this is the rate hike probability. Let me post a link in the in here. You can also see the link over here. Okay, I'll post the link in the chat box. You should see. All right, so last Friday, actually, the probability of hiking to 75 basis point was, I think, about 50+% to near 60%. Okay, I think about 60%. All right. I think here was about 45 near to 50%. Okay, you can say that it's about 50-50 now. Okay, but right now, because of this job reports and the unemployment rate, very low unemployment rate, right? This has shot up to 77.6%. Just now was actually 80+%. So there's a very high chance that the Fed will go back to 75 basis points, still as hawkish as ever. All right, so 75 basis point, I think most likely. Okay, and then not this one. And then, yeah, and the next coming data that is very important is on the 13th of October. 13th of October, not this one, 13th of October, it is on a Thursday, next Thursday, where the CPI year-on-year report will be out. Okay, so this will be very crucial. So previously it was 8.3%, 8.3%. My guess is okay, it will be less than 8.3%. Will be less than 8.3%. My guess will be somewhere around 7.5 to about 8%, that kind. Okay, my guess. This is just my opinion. 7.5 to 8%. I don't know the answer, but my guess is will be below that. The reason, you need to understand that for the CPI report, right? So if this month the 13 is releasing the result, right? It is actually showing September. It's showing September CPI report. And I mentioned previously on this, the 5 years break-even inflation rate, right? Okay, let me show you the naked chart over here. So this is the expectation of the inflation rate 5 years down the road. So they believe that 5 years down the road, the inflation it is going to be back to normal. And as I mentioned previously in my previous Facebook Live, it tends to lead the actual inflation rate. Okay, I won't go through them once again. So you can go back to my previous Facebook Live on YouTube stream. But what I'm going to show you is that this is the September. When is the start of September? The start of September is here, and the end of September is here. Okay, can you see that since that 1 month ahead, okay, the projected inflation rate is also going down. So I expect this coming CPI year-on-year, okay, to be lesser than 8.3%. This, okay, could be bullish for the stock market. Okay, later I'll go through the chart with you, but yeah, my view is that okay, it is less than 8.3%. All right, if you understand what I'm trying to say, just type 8.3%. Okay, just type 83. Just type 83 so that I know you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, type 83. It'll be less than 8.3%. Just type 83. that is for the next week CPI data. Okay, but that doesn't mean that it is going to be down all the way. Okay, the reason it is because this OPEC true pattern again. Okay, come out with new stunt again. The OPEC. So OPEC plus the plus meant for non-OPEC countries that is supportive of the OPEC. Okay, so the OPEC to cut oil production by 2 million barrels per day. So this is the news, okay, that caused the oil to go back up, okay, the price. Okay, this is not good, and the US actually condemned the OPEC for to cut oil production. All right. So despite the US pressure, okay, they still continue to lower the production, and yeah, blah blah blah. Can read through the news over here, so I won't go through that. So this is the news. This is the news over here. I'll post the link in the comments. Okay, and then yeah, all right, reduce production by 2 million barrel. And if you realize that the news is actually on the 5th of October, if you take a look at the crude oil, over here, crude oil here, today crude oil is up 4%. Today it is up. Today is up 4%. So where is the 5th of October? 5th of October, it is here. All right, 5th of October, it is this. We are put using the candle chart, easier for you guys to see. Okay, so this is the 5th of October, this vertical blue line over here. But you realize that the market actually started to go up way before the news is out. So I believe people, the insiders already know that the the OPEC, it is going to reduce their production. So today go even higher, 4.2%. So if in the coming months, if the oil it is going to hit higher, right, of course, then this is not good news for the inflation data, for the CPI data, which means that all the raw materials and such might go higher as well. So once again, the volatility of the market is continue to be, I think, quite volatile, quite high. So do prepare for volatility again in the market. Okay. So, but for the October CPI next week coming up, I think the CPI will drop slightly a little bit. Okay, that's my personal view. All right. And talking about that, right, the market actually rebounded very positively for the start of this week, for the first 2 days of exceptionally positive breath over here. So I'll go through the chart right now. S&P 500, S&P 500, it is over here. S&P 500, yeah. Okay, so this is the fourth Monday, third and fourth. This was a very strong rally, 2 days of exceptionally strong price rally, and also very positive breath. Okay, before I go into that, right? So previously I mentioned, I talked about my star signal, right? So I say that this is my proprietary indicator that it tends to tell me the bottom, but it doesn't tells me the magnitude. Remember that? If you remember I said this, it tells me the bottom, but it doesn't tells me the magnitude. Okay, just if you remember that, just type R in the comments. So again, this is not the actual indicator. I'm just putting a star to pinpoint where the bottom was, when my signal flashes the bottom. So once again, it was a bottom. This was also a bottom. Again, it doesn't tells you the magnitude. So this was a very short-term bottom. Okay, and then caught pretty well over here at the bottom, and I think, okay, based on my view, it also actually caught the bottom. Okay, short-term bottom over here, although it is late by about 1 week or so, 5 trading days. Okay, it still continue to go down a little bit, but eventually the market really do bottom out short term. So bottom for about 3 days. Okay, and then the market start to topple again. All right. So these 2 days of positive breath, all right, based on historical data, right, it is actually very positive. 1 year later, the market should be heading higher. Okay, this is based on stats. So all right, so from these 2 days of rally, right, on consecutive session for the past 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, there are more than 5 times as many securities on the New York Stock Exchange advanced as decline. Basically, the advance versus the decline ratio, okay, the AD ratio, all right, the AD ratio is 5 times more, which means that there are 5 times more advancing stocks than the decline one, all right, and there are 10 times more volume, all right, into the advancing than the declining. So 5 times and 10 times, all right, and both such trusts, right, have always preceded a positive 1 year return in the S&P 500. So in a midterm to long term, within the next 1 year, based on historical data, it is always positive, okay, always positive. Okay, so I'll show you the chart over here. So this is the one, this 2 days breath that happened. Okay, so let me try to zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so you can see that there's always this trust, breath trust. Okay, all these are very good one. Okay. This one, and then the volume trust also. Yeah, so it dated back to about 1950. So every time, 1 year later, the market will be higher positively 1 year later. Okay, but short-term return tend to be weak as buyer took a temporal kind of a breath, which means that like right now, okay, short term, okay, market tend to have a pullback. So once again, does this mark a short-term bottom? What do you think? What do you guys think? Is it really you mean that the market will continue to go higher within the next okay, maybe until the end of the year, okay, until the end of the year, or do you think the market will go down lower? Okay, if you think that the market, once again, your opinion counts. If you think that the market is going to hit higher until the end of the year, just type bullish in the comments. If you think until the end of the year, December, the market is going to go down, okay, this is going to be a dead cat bounce, just type bearish in the comments. Just type bearish in the comments. Okay. Okay, right now we have about 260 people in the room, both on Facebook and also on YouTube. Okay, please give me a like, share, or comment. Please give me a like, share, or comment. Okay. Yes, I really appreciate that. Please give me a like, share, or comment, because liking my Facebook live and also YouTube will tell Facebook and YouTube that you enjoy MarketWise Asia content in the future. Okay. If you do that, Facebook and YouTube will start showing you lesser and lesser of my content in the future. And any point in time, if you think that you enjoy my Facebook Live, you enjoy my content, if you think that I'm giving value, good content, good knowledge, please give me a like. I really appreciate that. Okay? Okay? So let me take a look at the comments. Once again, Kylo say bullish. Wheeling, your B is bullish or bearish. Walam is bearish. Bullish, bearish, bear. Chai Sing say index is down, but VIX is up. Okay, I'll go through that later. Benson is bearish, bullish. Actually, quite mixed. Yu Yang is say bullish. So it is. If you take a look at the comments, it is actually quite mixed. But somehow I feel that they are a little bit more bullish than bearish. But okay, I think about 50-50 lah. About 50-50. All right. So my view again, it is I don't know. Okay, I don't know, but we can infer from some of the price action. So I'll go through them with you later. Okay, but of course, based on historical data, seasonals wise, I think I mentioned before already. This is just repeating. Okay, this is just repeating. I mentioned that last week, previous week before. Seasonals wise, October, November, December are bullish month. Okay, are bullish month historically, and this is the midterm election. Historically, starting from October, about somewhere around here, we are heading into a bullish month. Okay, but within the next 1 year, it's hard to tell again. Okay, but personally, I don't think we will break below the low here. Okay, this is just my personal gut feel. It doesn't mean that I'm right. I'm just going to tell you that. Okay, but I want you to kind of envision this what if scenario, what if scenario. So right now, a lot of people are very bearish on the market right now, okay, because they think that inflation is still ongoing, it's still pretty high, the war doesn't stop, there's this earnings recession, okay. They think that the earnings it's not going to be good in this coming few, because the earnings season is coming again, it's starting already, so we shall see. And again, there's the 75% basis point hiking and all this, okay. All these are what people are anticipating, what people are expecting a recession. So a lot of things, all of the negative things are actually people already know, are already priced in already. So what if, okay, within the next few months, the CPI continue to go down, or even the CPI drops a lot more, okay, will this brings rally to the market, all right? What if, okay, the war suddenly stop? Will this, okay, bring rally to the market also, right? What if instead people are expecting very bad earnings, growth or such, but the actual earnings are positively and also surprise, good positive surprise, and will this bring the market up also? And what if, okay, even though right now the probability it is 75 basis point, what if, okay, about 1 month later, the Fed decided not to hike 75, but instead just hike 50 basis point? Will the market rally or not? Okay. Most probably, I think so. So I mean that it is normal to feel bearish right now, but you also must have a plan. Okay, all right. Xing Sing say no way war suddenly stop. It is very hard to say. Okay, no way. Okay, it could be right. It could be right. I'm not saying that you are wrong. It could be right. It is hard to stop. But what if? I'm just telling you what if. Okay, the market always give us a lot of surprises. Okay, the news also. Okay, be prepared, be prepared for the kind of unexpected things to happen. Okay, yeah, all right. Will the market go up like this? So you must prepare. What if all these some of the things happen? Maybe the war doesn't stop. But inflation go down, earnings are much positive than what they anticipated. Lesser rate hike and such. That might bring a rally to the market. So you must be prepared for all this scenario. I'm not saying that the market will be bullish. Again, I'm not saying that the market will be bullish. Okay, I must be clear. Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, just type okay in the comments. Once again, I repeat, I'm not saying that the market will going to be bullish in the coming weeks, months, or years. Okay, type okay in the comments. If you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm just telling you that you must be prepared for all this what if scenario. Can? All right. Okay. So yeah, talking about this, right? What if? All right. And then go through the chart. So what if? Remember what if? So you guys are very bearish right now. What if all these things, some of these things happen? So let's go to the chart right now. So this is the usual central pivot range and also the cloud. So maybe let's start with the cloud first. Okay, I know there are some new people over here. Once again, based on the daily time frame, using the cloud, I'm using Ichimoku cloud. If price is below the cloud, it is on downtrend. Okay, price is below the cloud is downtrend. If price is above the cloud, like what it has shown here, I deem it as an uptrend. Easy peasy. Okay. All right. So daily time frame, we are in a downtrend. All right. On the weekly time frame, no doubt about it, we are also in a downtrend. We're also in a downtrend. So above the cloud, uptrend. Below the cloud, we are in a downtrend. So make no mistake, okay, we are in a downtrend, be in a short term or be in a mid to long term, we are still in a downtrend. Can all right. By the way, if you guys are interested on how I draw this channel, this is the monthly time frame over here. This is the monthly time frame. And remove this over here. This trend channel over here. Okay. All right. This is the channel that I've drawn. All right. And then if you drill down to the time frame over here, we are hitting back into this channel support over here. Okay, and if you go to the daily time frame, all right, this is where it happened. So that's why I was more bullish on the market previously. Okay, and then there was a signal over here. So as I mentioned over here, okay, so there are some comments over here. All right, so where did I put? Yeah, so I mentioned that I exited that day. Okay, I saw some divergence on the VVIX. I didn't like it. Okay, just a little profit. So in hindsight, I was right. So previously I mentioned I actually go long on the QQQ. So I go long somewhere around here, okay, on this green bar over here in the middle, okay. Again, this is based on wash and rinse, but market do come down a little bit more and then rebounded back up again. So on this day itself, because of the divergence, I just exited. So in hindsight, okay, I don't know. In hindsight, I made a right decision. So market do come down over here. So later I'll go through with you my thought process over here. So yeah, this is what I have done. So right now, I want to just share with you that the central pivot range over here. This is the central pivot range, the CPR. So on this one, okay, I think, yeah. Alex just bound off 3696 after NFP. So I mentioned that the Sun 3696, 3696, okay, why 3696 is such a weird number? So why is this 3696? So this is based on the central pivot range over here. You realize that, when it is in a downtrend, every time it hit the central pivot range, okay, bounce a little bit up, CPR down, okay, of course here went up a little bit, okay, but once again hit the central pivot range, it came down. All right, so I mentioned just now when the jobs report were out, right, I mentioned that this 3696 was over here, okay. This is the green dotted line over here. Okay, these three green dotted line, 3696. I can draw a line over here. So that's the reason why I say 3696 is a key support area. 3696. All right, so this is one. Just now it was supported, okay, but right now the night is still young. There's still left about 4 hours until the market closes. Towards the end of the day, the market could rebound off the low. So we shall see over here. So I think 3696 is pretty crucial. Price should not drop below and close below 3696. If drop, I think most likely we'll go back to this low again, test again, okay? And if you look at volume profile over here, what I'm using volume profile basically is looking at the price where there is the highest volume transacted. So instead of looking at the volume here based on time, I'm looking at volume based on price. Looking at volume based on price over here. So there are a few ways you can do, but roughly, okay, even if I don't use the volume profile, okay, based on the price action over here, you can just see that there's a congestion over here. You will know that there's a lot of volume being churned over here, okay? Every time you see there's a lot of congestion, once again, I repeat, every time you can see that there's a lot of congestion over here, okay? You will know that there's a chunk of volume transacted over there. All right, roughly you know. Okay, so you can do a volume profile over here. So and do from here, from this swing low to this swing low over here, doesn't matter. Okay, you can see these are the volume peak. This shows where the highest volume transacted. Of course, this is the POC, this is the point of control over here. All right, so this volume peak, All right, can you see over here, there's this also volume peak, as I mentioned, right? High volume transacted, right? So the support resistance, it is also around here. Oops, this one, somewhere around here. Okay, yeah, so the peak is over here. This is the high volume area, All right, so let's say if I remove this, over here. So I just do the volume profile from this high to this low over here. All right, the volume peak is still the same one. Okay, the volume peak is still the same. It is still somewhere around here. So, all right, so right now we are hitting the support area right now, and also coincide with the central pivot range. So I repeat, so my opinion is that tonight, okay, this support area, it is quite crucial. So it should hold. Okay, and today, the VVIX is actually positive. There's a divergence over here. The VVIX, there's a divergence over here. So while the index, it is going down, the VVIX ratio, it is going higher. Once again, VVIX, for those who are new to MarketWise Asia, VVIX over VIX is a market internal that I look at. So you can treat it as an overbought or oversold level. You can use it as for divergence, to look for divergence. So back to S&P 500. Okay, so the reason why I decided to exit my long position, okay, is because of the divergence in VVIX also. So let me do a VVIX chart over here. Okay, so naked. This one. Also, this was the VVIX chart at the top. All right, I'll add in the S&P 500 at the bottom of the scale over here. I think today I have enough time now, so I just treat it, go slow a little bit. I just go slower a little bit. My pace of talking slower now. All right, so all right, so can you guys see? So as I mentioned, at the Monday, Tuesday, at the bottom here, it is S&P 500. At the top is the VVIX ratio. Okay, this is the S&P 500 over here. Monday, Tuesday, there was a very strong rally. Okay, there was a very strong rally over here. But the VVIX is actually down. I was pretty shocked. I was thinking that, the second day on Tuesday, when the market actually, already much higher, right? I expect the VVIX to go higher, but it didn't. It didn't go higher, right? So I was pretty kind of a shock also. So that, hey, if it's indeed a very good rally, the VVIX ratio should go higher, but it didn't. So there was a divergence. So I was like on my toes already. I was like kind of skeptical of this 2-day rally. So I decided, hey, since there was a divergence and since market hit the CPR, the central pivot range, which I mentioned over here, right? Okay, 3790. All right, so I decided to, never mind lah. I just exit first. Okay, since right now the market is still on a downtrend, okay, I don't want to catch the low. There's a profit I take first. Okay, if I want to re-enter, I can re-enter anytime. Okay, or just wait for the time to go in. Okay, so this is the reason why I decided to exit. All right. So if you understand about this divergence thing on the VVIX and also the index, just type the letter D on the comments. For those who have been following me, okay, you should know already. So do use the VVIX as a tool, okay? I don't think a lot of trainers will teach you that. Okay, and I think this is worth thousands of dollars. I think this is worth thousands of dollars of experience and knowledge. If you agree with what I say on this VVIX divergence things, right, just type yes. This knowledge is worth a lot, I tell you. Okay, I'm sharing it to you for free. I'm sharing it to you for free. Okay, and the reason why I am so willing to share it with you for free is because it doesn't affect me. Okay, I'm still trading my own account. Okay, I can't move the market. You can't move the market. Even if I share it to thousands of people, okay, we still can't move the market. We are not the smart money. We are not the smart money. All right. So as I mentioned, if I share with you, it doesn't hurt me, doesn't matter lah. Okay. But again, I still have some ninja skills that I don't share lah. Okay. I still keep it to myself. But this thing I think is good enough for you. Okay. Do use it to your advantage. Do use it to your advantage. But I must give the credit to the person who taught me that it is actually Bini Ong, all right, Bini Ong, one of the Market Insights Virtual Summit speaker as well, but she's not in this coming summit. Okay, I'll invite her back in January next year. She's the one who exposed me to this VVIX ratio. So credit must be due to her. It's just that after she showed me this VVIX, I just exploit further myself and do some back tests and such. All right, Ken. And today, the VVIX is actually up 3.21%. Okay, I repeat, today the VVIX ratio it is up. The VVIX ratio is up. Okay, while the S&P 500 is down. So it's showing a divergence, one day divergence only. Okay, right? But it could be a telltale sign. It could be a clue. It could be a clue that the market is not as weak as it seems to be. All right. So back to the chart over here. Okay. So the market is still it is still very bad. Okay, the market is still very bad. It is still Nasdaq is still down 3%. So S&P 500, as I mentioned today, this will be the crucial area over here. So can you see that the market seems to find support at this level? You can see a small little tail over here. Okay, over here. Okay, so I shall see how it goes next week when the market opens and see how the market closes today. And based on price action, I will see maybe okay, I might try for a long next week if the market show some bullishness. Okay, it is okay. So the market could do something like this. The market could do something like this, which means that the market come down, already a trust and then come back down. Okay, it doesn't go below the low again and then it go back up. So then this will mean that it will form a higher low formation. So this will be pretty bullish. Okay, by right, if price hit the central pivot range, it should go down another leg, right? But if it doesn't go down another leg and it's still supported and starting to go higher, then the market is telling me something that it might break above the central pivot range. Well, because if you expect the market to do this, okay, but it doesn't do this, instead it do the opposite, okay, then this will be a very bullish sign for the bulls. Okay, all right, so we shall see how it goes this next week. Okay, and let's say for example, if the coming week or the coming 2 weeks or 3 weeks is positive, is bullish, and then what are some of the things that you should be looking at? I'm just preparing for a scenario that the market could be bullish. Okay, I'm just preparing. So you need to prepare. Okay, so if the market continue to go down, then okay, let it be. Okay, I don't fight against the trend. Let the market come down. All right. If you ask me to short now, I won't short it. Because I want to short, I would have shorted yesterday or the day before. Okay. Now you short, you are hitting right into the resistance. So if the market continue to go down, then so be it. Let the market come down. I don't have a position. But if the market do reverse, then the what if scenario come. If the market go bullish, what are the things that you should be looking out for? All right. So back to the seasonal chart over here, right? So October, okay, the financial sector is not too bad, all right, and the financial, aerospace, healthcare, transportation. So these are some of the things that you could be looking at. So let me share with you some trade ideas based on seasonals over here. It doesn't mean that you go up. It doesn't mean that you go up. I'm just telling you that what are some of the sectors, the industry that might be positive if October proved to be a positive month. Okay, right? Who wants to know? If you want to know, just type type yes again in the comments. Just type yes again in the comments. Let me go through the list. Give me a while. All right, so the number one, okay, you can look at industrial, the industrial, which is the ETF is XLI. All right, based on seasonals, okay, from the 4th of October to 29th of November. All right, 92% of the time it is positive for the past 13 years, which means that out of 13 years, 12 years, it is positive. All right, industrial. So XLI. So okay, let me go through everything first. Okay, so as I mentioned, right, financial is actually not too bad. Also, financial not too bad. If you drill down into the sub sector, the industry, all right, the insurance is not too bad. Okay, the ETF is KIE, same 4th of October to 29 for the past 11 years, 91% of the time is positive. All right, and then we have transportation. All right, transportation not too bad, right? Transportation, okay, transportation. In fact, October is a very bullish month for transportation. So transportation, it is IYT. Transportation is IYT. Same, 410 to 29 November. All right, 92% of the time, it is positive for the past 13 years. Okay, another one, okay, I'm not sure if it is not so common. It is the water resources. Okay, the water resources. Water resources is actually the TFT is called for PHO. PHO. All right, from the 5th of October to 29th of November for the past 13 years, 92% of the time, it is positive. They actually, in fact, there are a lot more that are positive in the month of October. Just that I didn't show everything. Now these are some of I think the more interesting that you could be looking at. Okay, so you can see that XLI industrial. Okay, so yeah, so it is today it is still holding well at the lower range of the central pivot range over here. All right, so we can take a look for industrial. For insurance, the finance sector is actually pretty strong for the past 1 week or so. It is pretty strong. So you can see that for the insurance, all right, KIE, it broke way past the CPR, and then it just come to test the pivot point, not even at the lower range of the CPR. So in fact, the insurance and the financial sector, it is actually strong. So it is showing signs of rejection at the pivot point over here. All right, you can see XLF, the finance sector. It is actually not as strong as the insurance industry. Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say? So actually, KIE is pretty strong. KIE is quite strong. The S&P 500 insurance ETF. So let's take a look. What are the stocks that comprises of this ETF? So go to ETF.com/KIE. Go and take a look. So equal weighted index of insurance company. Okay, so let me see what are the stocks over here. All right, some of the stocks you might not be so familiar. Okay, let me try to zoom in. Oops, right click, print. All right, so Kingsale Capital, Allstate, some of you might know, Unum, Reinsurance, Globe Life, Arc Capital, Selective Insurance, WR Berkeley. Okay, so there's a lot. Yeah, so there's a lot of insurance company in the S&P. Okay, and it is all equal weight. Okay, so this is a KIE, and then IYT transportation, IYT. IYT not so strong. So I wouldn't recommend it. So I mean that you still need to watch the price action. So as of now, it broke below the central pivot range. Okay, but okay, the range, right, the time frame, there's still a lot more time frame, as in a lot more time to go, as until 29th of November, until end of November. So you still can continue to monitor the transportation ETF. All right, IYT. And then we have the water resources, the PHO, FER. Let me take a look, FER. Okay, so FER, pretty much like the index right now, it is also hovering at the central pivot range, near at the lower range of the CPR, acting as a support over here. So this is the water resources ETF. Okay, so these are the 4 ETF that I'm looking at. There are a lot more, but I'm just showing you more. And personally, I'm watching KIE, the insurance, business insurance. So if you understand, if you like what I share, just type KIE in the comments. If you think this is something new to you, you find value in this sharing, type KIE. And by the way, just a disclaimer first, it doesn't mean that all these 4 ETF, 4 sectors will go up. I don't mean that. You still need to watch the price action. Can or not? You still need to watch the price action. If the index continue to go down lower, if the ETF continue to go down lower, okay, then it is a no-go. Can or not? Understand? Can or not? All right. I need you to be very sure on that. The price action is still a must, is still the number one thing you need to look at. Don't fight against the trend. If the indices really do tells us that it want to go down, okay, don't fight it, let it come down. And if all indices come down, the rest of the sectors ETF will most likely go down. I don't want people to say that, hey, Alex say this thing will go up. No, I didn't say that. Can? All right, so yeah, we are at about the 1 hour mark. So any questions so far? So yeah, if you enjoy my sharing session, just give me a like, share, and comment. Also, liking is free, doesn't cost you money. I still can answer a few questions if you have questions. All right, and before I answer the question, just a recap over here, some announcement. We have this Market Insights Virtual Summit that's coming up real soon at the end of the month over here, 29th, 30th. I'll post the link in the comments. All right, post the link in the comments. Very simple. All you have to do is just to click register free, name, email, mobile, and you are good to go. And by the way, we don't send you spam. You only receive email from MarketWise Asia and also from IG. Okay, the sponsor. And you get to participate in a lucky draw. And also receive this bonus material, the ultimate ETF trading cheat sheet. This is how the cheat sheet look like. Okay, all the sectors, the team, the commodities, the countries, indices, fixed income, style, etc. And you also get a bonus training video. All right, that's only exclusive for those who register for this event. And as I mentioned, we have a lot of good speakers over here. Okay, Tom Basso, the keynote speakers. We have Joe Augustine. Some of you might know him as the DJ and also the MC. All right, as usual, we have resident speaker like Jay Toon, like Terence Tan. Okay, we also have Alvin Chow from Dr. Wealth. Okay, and fireside chat with Chris Long, Okay, Chris Long, Qi from Tokenized Exchange, and also from Colin as well. So do register for this summit. It is totally free if you haven't registered for it. Okay. Any question? Any question? Okay, any question? I see that Jeffrey say SIL silver. Okay, SIL silver. SIL silver miners, huh? Silver is actually, I know for the past recent few days, it has been very bullish. Okay, it has been bullish. So for the gold, it is also bullish. So I believe there's an anticipation that the dollar index will come down. If the dollar index come down, then a lot of those commodities price, precious metal price in USD will go up. Okay, there's an inverse kind of inverse relationship. Not always, but a lot of times it's like this. Okay, and okay, and like for the example, like the metals, the oil recently has been going up as well. So before I go into the precious metal, okay, can you take a look at the DBC? Okay, DBC. This is the commodity ETF. Broad-based commodity comprises of all the energy, the metals, the agriculture, etc. So you can see that previously the commodities actually heading down, which that's why the CPI is coming down as well. But this month, actually, the commodity is actually heading up. And yeah, it is above the central pivot range. So we might see some, bullish biasness on the commodities once again. So will the rally continue? Okay, possible. All right, so you might take a look at that. And then the BBP, okay, the precious metal fund, right? The metal precious fund, after quite a long downtrend, all right. So this is the first month that price is also above the central pivot range over here. So this means that the downtrend is actually weakening. It is still in a downtrend, but it is weakening, all right, which is very similar to the silver and also the silver miner also, as I have the silver miners, silver miners. And it is hovering there. So if price can break above the cloud, I'll be more bullish. Okay, once again, right now price seems to be doing a consolidation. This is a flat pattern. So this is the flat, okay, and doing the consolidation. So there's a potential chance that the metals, the commodities, okay, might do another leg up. Okay, so this is looking bullish for the commodities. Okay, and again, you need a trigger to enter, cannot just anyhow enter like that. Correct? Okay, and then Credit Suisse CD5 continue to go up. Is it CD5? What is the ticker symbol for Credit Suisse? Anybody knows? CS. CS, right? Okay. Watch the price action, Karin. Watch the price action. This means that I think that the market or the previous news that they think that the Credit Suisse is going to blow up, that kind of thing, might not be true. Okay, might not be true. Okay. So right now the price action still looks pretty positive. Of course, we are definitely still in a downtrend. No, we are still in a downtrend. Okay. But that it is still holding pretty well. Okay, it's still holding pretty well. But again, I won't touch this. Okay, there are so many other stocks, so many other asset classes to touch. Why do you need to touch Credit Suisse? Because it is very news driven. So once something bad happen, or really if something bad happen, then this will tank. Okay, so you can ask me my view, but I don't have a stake in it. Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't touch. Personally, I won't touch. All right. GSL say can analyze HSI, Hang Seng Index, and the Chinese stock market. Let's just watch the HSI. Okay, HSI is once again it is still bearish. Nothing much has changed. previously I thought that it is going to base, okay, because good movement, but subsequently it just tanked also. But the good news is that we have reached the bottom spectrum of the trend channel over here. Okay, the trend channel here, and then price hit back up again. So if you take a look, I'm looking at the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame of the Hang Seng Index. Yes, I also watch Hang Seng. You can see that we are at the near the bottom, near the bottom, near the bottom, near the bottom of the channel, near the bottom. And this time around, we are over here. So this is a positive sign that this time round, price are wanting to hit back up again. So if you are doing long-term investing, I think Hang Seng Index, okay, the Hang Seng looks attractive lah. Okay, if you're talking, if you prepare to hold for more than 1 year or preferably 2 to 5 years, that kind, I think this is a good time to buy some in. Again, my opinion doesn't mean that I'm right. Price could just go down. Could just go down like this. I don't know, but based on market sentiment, and price value of looking at some of the stocks, it is I think it's overdone. Okay, yeah. People have given up hope on the Chinese and the Hang Seng stock market. Yeah. Okay. So it looks it is at the support right now. It's at the support right now. Okay. And then possible secular downtrend at the bottom of the trend. Possible. It is possible. It is possible. But personally, right now it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. Okay, it hasn't happened yet. So we shall see how it goes. So it still needs some time to play out. Even if you look at the daily time frame for Hang Seng Index, okay, so it broke down this trend channel over here, parallel channel, and then hit back up again. Okay, right now it seems to be finding support at the channel once again. All right. CK is asking MJ ETF jump yesterday and drop today. Okay, MJ, marijuana. Do you know what's the news on marijuana or not? Because President Biden want to legalize marijuana. So Biden, I don't know how to spell. Biden marijuana. All right. So go to the news. All right. So Biden issues federal pardons for simple possession of marijuana, the weed. Okay. Okay, and cannabis lah. All right. So yeah, Biden to overhaul the U.S. policy on marijuana pardons prior federal offenses. So that's the reason why MJ or MSOS is having a few day, having a few day over here. So MJ, so it burst out. Okay, it burst up, but again, okay, nothing much has changed, right? It is still in a downtrend. Previously I thought that I was looking at MSOS. Yeah, I'm looking at MSOS. Previously, I thought that it is going to be turning to uptrend, but I was wrong. But it continued to go down. So that's why I say following the price action is quite important. All right. So the bad news it is still below the cloud. Okay. The good news it is above the central pivot range. All right. So this could be another chance that price might continue to go higher. And this time around, the cloud is very thin. Okay, there's a chance that price might go higher up, provided that the overall market sentiment, the indices, okay, the index, S&P, all these are going higher. Then I think that the marijuana ETF might have a good chance to go higher. But it really depends on the market sentiment. If the indices is all going down, right, it is very hard for the individual industry to thrive and prosper as well. So the other time I was looking at the MSOS, also the cannabis. So previously I thought it is going to be not too bad, going to break higher, but it didn't. It continued to go down. Once again, this time I was trying to break the second time. All right. So what I discovered is that normally when it broke the cloud, the first time it didn't happen. Second time if it broke above, there's a very high tendency that this is going to be a real break. Okay, but don't take my words for it. Okay, you still have to look for the price action. Okay, so yeah, MSOS is something that I'm watching also. All right, Ken. Mary is asking, right? Can you look into BTC? BTC. Okay. BTC today is down also lah. Okay. So again, it is heading down. Oh, by the way, for crypto, like Ether and BTC, I'm not sure about you. You realize this is something that I observe a lot of times. The crypto market, it tends to lead the equities market. Okay, it tends to lead. So for example, a lot of times I can see that, while the equities, the S&P 500 futures is still down in the afternoon, right? But the crypto market, like the Bitcoin and the Ether, right, is starting to go higher. It's starting to go higher, and a lot of times, subsequently, at night, okay, the equities market will go higher. So this is what I observed recently in the uh, crypto market. So do observe the crypto market also at the afternoon, okay, when you are free, okay, it tends to give you some clues as well. And right now for BTC, it is still in a very huge consolidation zone. I have no idea whether it is going to go down or it's going to go up. So we shall see how it goes. But right now, price is still get resisted by the central pivot range. Okay, so for Ether, it is also the same as well, rejected by the central pivot range and central pivot range. Okay, and by the way, even though I seldom talk about crypto, okay, in fact, I'm actually trading a fund, trading crypto fund. Yeah, okay, I can share you. Okay, I'm in fact trading uh as a fund trader for tokenized exchange. Yeah, okay, I'm trading for tokenized. The return are pretty okay. I'm trading the crypto. In fact, I'm with contract with tokenized exchange. So actually, can be quite stressful because I'm judged based on performance. Okay, I'm trading with their asset management team together. All right. So yeah, I cannot be in order to stay in the team. Okay, I cannot I must be one of the few top performers. I can't be at the last. Like, you get what I'm trying to say. Like, if I'm at the bottom, why should they engage me to trade for them, right? Alright. Yeah. So yeah, for crypto wise, I'm trading options, not doing direct trades for crypto. Okay. Yeah, but if you're looking at the trend wise, it is downtrend. It's still not the best time to buy it. Okay. All right. So I think that's all for today. I think I answered most of the question. Yeah, TKX is up. Yes, TKX is up. So let me take a look at the VVIX. The VVIX right now is still positive. All right, although not as high as just now, it is still positive. Or the index just dive down all the way. All right. Tracy is asking, how can I practice like you in the market in order to understand the market in daily practice? Very simple. All you have to do, okay, is to watch the price chart every single day, whether you are trading the market or not, or whether you are not trading the market. Every single day, watch the price, look at the chart. Every single day, look at the chart. Okay, so I've been trading. I've been started trading since 2011, and like almost every single day, I will look at the chart, monitor the market, whether I'm trading or not trading. So if you keep looking at the chart long enough, all right, you will have a flow understanding of how the market flow, how the market move and such. Along the way, okay, you'll discover some indicators that you like to use, some indicators that you don't like to use. It is okay. It is up to you. It doesn't mean that you have to follow me. For example, I like to use the cloud. I like to use the central pivot range. All right. It doesn't mean that you have to follow me. You can use other things. You can just go through all the indicators, walk through yourself and such. So pick the ones that you're more comfortable in, and see how the market react at those indicators level. And along the way, you will find something, okay, that you pick up something that the rest of the other traders cannot. Because you spend so much time reading on the chart every single day. Yeah, this is how I would advise you if you want to practice. Okay, just read the price chart every single day. Okay. So Karim is asking how to use the VVIX. Okay, the VIX is actually very simple. Nothing complicated. Basically is to watch for divergence. Watch for divergence. So let's say for example the S&P today, okay, it is down, but the VVIX ratio, it is up. Then this is a divergence. Okay, of course, you need the chart to show you. And of course, the VVIX can be also classified into the overbought and oversold regions, as I mentioned, right? So somewhere around the reading 4 to 5, this much shows that the market is in a complacent state. When it is near the bottom over here, near the 3 and the 4, the market it is at a fear state. Okay, all right. So I think yeah, 1 hour 15 minutes. I think that's all for today. I hope I answer most of the question. So Patricia said, why is it my volume bar look different when at the fixed range volume? Is it, Patricia, is it orange and blue and the bar are thicker? Is that what you mean or not? Okay, because I customize the volume profile such that I have more bars. I think that by default there's only 24 bars. I switch it to 96 bars. Okay, so like fixed range volume profile over here. Cannot see. Okay, yeah. So the row size, yeah, the row size I change to 96. So you get more bars, and the colors, okay, I prefer all blue. Okay, so you play around with the settings over here. You change the colors that you like. Okay, you don't have to follow me. You don't have to follow me blue. Okay, and change to whatever color you like. So I prefer to light blue and dark blue. All right. The bars I change to 96. Row size change to 96. All right. So I think that helps. So I think with that, I think that's all for today. Once again, the market is in a downtrend. Overall market is in a downtrend. Today, the Nasdaq it is down 3.52%. S&P down 2.54. All right. The reason is because price has hit the central pivot range over here, and then price started to fall. And right now we are hitting at the support level over here. All right, about 3680. Okay, we shall see at the end of the day how the market perform. Okay, but the VVIX as of now is showing a divergence, so we shall see next week how it goes. Okay, that's all for today. So thank you so much for tuning with me. I wish you guys have a good Friday evening and a good weekend ahead. So if you find this useful, give me a like, share, or comments before you leave. Give me a like. Liking this video doesn't cost you money, okay? So then once again, thank you so much, and I will see you guys again next week. All right, thank you. Good night, 晚安, and bye-bye.